Hello everyone. I'm going to explain about public key and private key cryptography. Cryptography is a practice and the study of techniques for secure communication in the presence of third parties, often referred to as adversaries. It encompasses various methods and algorithms used to encode information in such a way that authorized parties can only access and understand it. The primary goal of cryptography is to ensure confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and non repudiation of data in communication and storage systems. In essence, cryptography involves transformation of plain text into ciphertext using cryptographic algorithms and keys. The process of encryption converts plain text into ciphertext, making it unintelligible to unauthorized users. Conversely, decryption is the process of converting ciphertext into plain text back using cryptographic keys, allowing authorized users to access original content. Public key cryptography is also known as systematic cryptography, employs a pair of key, a public and a private key. These keys are mathematically related but distinct from each other. The public key is intended for distribution to anyone who wishes to communicate securely with the holder of corresponding private for distribution to anyone who wishes to communicate securely with holder of the corresponding private key. It can be freely shared without compromising security. The private key, on the other hand, is kept secret and known only to the key owner. For example, one common application of public key cryptography is secure communication over the internet with such as HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. In HTTPS, a website owner generates a pair of public and private keys. The public key is included in website's certificate and distributed to visitors' browsers. When a user accesses the website, their browser encrypts data using the public key. Only the corresponding private key held by the website owner can decrypt this data, ensuring confidentiality and integrity during the transmission. Whereas private keys completely work different. It's also known as symmetric cryptography, which employs a single shared key for both encryption and decryption. This key must be kept confidential and known only to the parties involved in secure communication. Unlike public key, uh, this private key can be used only for authorized person. Uh, this key is mainly used for the encryption and decryption process. Unlike public key cryptography, where the encryption and decryption keys are different, private key in cryptography uses the same key for both operations. Let's take an example. One of the earliest and most widely used examples of private key cryptography is the data encryption standard, in short DES. In DES, both the sender and receiver share a secret key. When the sender wants to send a message to the receiver, they encrypt the message using the shared secret key. The receiver who receives possesses the same key, decrypts the message upon the receipt. Since both parties share the same key, confidentiality is maintained. However, the challenge with private key cryptography lies in securely distributing the key between the parties involved. There are some prominent difference between the both key. We are going to understand one by one. The first aspect is key types. Public key utilizes a pair of keys, whereas private key cryptography uses only a single key. On the basis of key distribution, public keys are always distributed freely, whereas private keys kept as secret. The method of key exchange. Public key facilitates secure communication between parties, whereas private key cryptography exchange requires secure initial key exchange to prevent interception. On the basis of security, enhanced security as private keys are never shared or transmitted. Then efficiency, generally slower compared to private key cryptography, especially for larger volumes of data in case of public key, whereas faster and more efficient in case of private key. Symmetric algorithm is not applicable for public key, relies only on symmetric encryption in case of private key. Secure communication without the need for pre-shared secret key is possible in public key, whereas in private key requires a secure initial channel for key exchange. Robust key management system is needed for public key. Private key involves securely distribution managing system. So these are all the basic difference between public and private key. In summary, public key cryptography and private key cryptography have diverse application in this modern world. Thank you.